Let's say you're wanting a new way to get around. Well, the way that I see it, you can either buy your own car and have to manage that car, like keep it up to date, change the oil, replace the tires, all that stuff. It's overall responsibility to keep that car because it is yours. Well, the alternative is that you could rent a car. This means you can borrow a car for a monthly payment, and in that case, you can use it for whatever purposes you might need. You just pay the owner the rent for using that car, and then you don't have to worry about any of the issues. Depending on the different factors in your life, you would have to choose the one that best fits your needs, and which one was wiser to go with. As an example, you might not have a lot of money to buy a new car all at once, or you might have been very busy and don't want to deal with the upkeep. By comparison, it's a lot like the differences between a ticket and a coin. In our car example, a coin's blockchain keeps track of all the data, which is like actually having the car. But with a token, you are using someone else's coin's blockchain as your base while you pay rent. It's not necessary to make the blockchain, write the whole code, or think about how to confirm a token when you make one. Tokens are made on a blockchain, and they run on that consensus network. The best example for this video would be Ethereum. Ethereum is its own blockchain that both stores value and validates transactions. Ethereum's team has been working very hard the past few years on improving the entire system, updating how it works and patching vulnerabilities. An Ethereum token, or an ERC20 token, uses Ethereum's blockchain's capabilities as its backbone and infrastructure. For example, Basic Attention Token is an ERC20 token built on the Ethereum network. Now, the team decided it was not large enough to create their own mainframe, but they wanted to create a system where users could reward the creators that they follow in a simple manner. Without going too deep into it, the Basic Attention Token team can focus on providing a great product that is the Brave browser. A web browser that automatically replaces a website's advertisements with advertisements that reward the creator with Brave. We are going to make a video soon about the Brave token if this all sounds too complicated. Please hit the subscribe button and turn on bell alerts if you like these educational animated videos and want to thank us for our hard work. Anyways, the Brave team could count on Ethereum's network to keep things safe and stable while they worked on their own product because they had made a token. Also, you should know that if a group of writers thinks their project is growing fast enough, they can switch from a token to a coin. If we think about crypto.com, they recently just launched their own mainnet, which is a fancy way of saying they launched their own coin now, which is now validating their own transactions. See, they used to have a token, but it got so popular that they decided to create their own blockchain and branch off. So here's an important thing. You can't convert a token straight into a coin. You can create a coin that functions the same way, and then create a bridge that will allow users to swap out their previous tokens for the new coins. In some cases, some coins like Leo are tokens on multiple networks. For example, Leo is on the Ethereum network, the Binance Smart Chain network, and the Hive network. It is also important to know that on some networks, some coins are shown as tokens. Like, I bought something called the Binance Peg Ethereum coin on the Binance Smart Chain a few days ago. I did not actually buy Ethereum. Instead, I bought a Binance Smart Chain version of Ethereum that was priced like Ethereum. You may be curious about why I did that. Right now, a normal Ethereum transaction costs about $20. On the Binance Smart Chain, however, each transaction costs only 50 cents, making it a much more cost-effective way to trade Ethereum. You can kind of think about it like if you buy a stock of gold, you own the stock, but all it does is represent the gold. At any time, you can cash out that stock for a piece of gold. So it's basically gold, at least for trading purposes. I hope that this isn't too confusing. So, while that is a simple version of it, there are a few different types of tokens that we can use to categorize the purpose of each token. Let me go over a couple examples here, and maybe you'll get the hang of it if you haven't already. This is the first one, platform tokens. To support a decentralized game on the blockchain, platform tokens are made. One example is Uniswap, a decentralized app that lets users trade Ethereum coins for other Ethereum tokens. They have their own coin called the Uniswap, even though the app is decentralized. For people who invest in their platform, they give them this token. Token holders will eventually be able to decide on changes, and maybe even get a cut of the trade profits. Number 2 is now here. Security tokens. Security tokens are made to show that you own something else. Let us say you wanted to buy gold, but didn't want to keep it. Someone could make a gold tracking coin. So instead of owning the gold itself, you owned a symbol of it. This is safer in a way, since hacking an Ethereum token is much harder than breaking into someone's house. Now, the tricky part here is that there should be a real asset behind it. For example, I could create a gold token, ask you to invest in it, and not have any gold. Next up, we have number 3, transactional tokens. Transactional tokens are used as a fast and easy way to transfer money. If we think of the coin XDAI, it is currently pegged to the United States dollar, and it's easy for people to pay for, say, maybe coffee, or buying that shirt you like at that local store. You can use it the same as cash. However, the expenses of it are super low. Right now, the transaction fee is $2, and that is ridiculously low. To give you an idea of how cheap that fee is, you could make over 47,000 transactions and only pay $1 in fees for them all. Try doing that on PayPal or through a bank wire. Fourth on the list are utility tokens. Now you know that utility tokens are tokens that have value when you own them. One example of an Ethereum coin that can be used to advertise on the Brave browser is Basic Attention Coin. In other words, my Basic Attention token would make it very easy for me to promote this YouTube account on the Brave web browser. To put it another way, utility coins are useful. You can buy and hold security tokens, but they don't do anything. A utility ticket, on the other hand, can be used for business purposes. Number 5 is finally here. Governance tokens. Government badges let people who own them vote on certain issues. Uniswap is one form of a governance token. If you own a token and want to see the Uniswap exchange change, you could vote to raise the fee for a deal from 0.3% to 0.6%. Anyone with a token could vote on this change. Winner is the choice that gets the most votes. In fact, having more tokens gives you more vote power. It's clear that holding more tokens is a good idea. You can actually handle platform better if you hold on to it longer. The trouble is that power is being centralized, but we'll talk about that in a different video. Now that we've went over the different types of tokens, hopefully, you understand why we need them and how some of them work. If you've enjoyed this video, we highly recommend checking out some of our other videos, which are created in a similar animated manner. Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope that you learned something, and we do hope to see you in the next video.